Let me know.
Ready when you are.
Okay, I'm ready. Hi everyone, my name is Tess and I'm going to talk about our garbage crisis. The most environment-friendly approach to reduce waste is not to create waste in the first place. We are more likely to recycle used items, but if we reduce our consumptions by reusing used items, we save our natural resources and help protect our environment and save money in the process. As an artist, I reuse used things and create them into artistic forms. In doing so, I prevent from adding to the mounting pile of trash on our landfills and help save the earth in my creative process. Each one of us are consumers. We all throw waste every day with our food and product consumptions. Today, I will talk about how our everyday trash affects the environment and what is the best method to manage our trash. Our methods of handling waste and disposing them is becoming a growing concern on its environmental effects as the volume of our waste increases. We produce more trash than we can dispose. According to the Environment Protection Agency, the US produced more than 267.8 million tons of waste in 2017. The Environmental Encyclopedia also states that this waste includes our everyday items such as food scraps, paper, bottles, clothing, batteries, product packaging, even broken furniture and appliances and everything else that we dump into the garbage. EPA also states that an average person contributes 4.5 pounds of waste that, when accumulated yearly, can fill up garbage trucks extending from the Earth halfway to the moon. So this slide shows you the graph, a graph where showing the total percentage of waste generation and where this waste actually go on the right graph. This is actually a research made by the University of Michigan in 2015. As you can see, this waste listed below are like paper, yard waste, steel, glass, aluminum, wood, and plastic. This shows the percentage. The green graph shows the percentage of the waste that we recover. And all this waste that is recovered goes to the next graph. It either goes to landfills or it's recycled, combusted, or composted. And you can see that the gray ladder on the graph is all going towards the landfill. So we're not really doing a good job in managing our waste. So let me tell you what the landfills, recycling, combustion, and other forms of um, waste management does to our environment. So landfills, what is landfills? Landfills are also called it's our dumpster ground. The landfills gives us loss of land, and it is harmful. It has harmful emissions of methane, or what we call greenhouse gases. It also provides potential ground contamination. Um, on top of that, it is a breeding ground for bacteria, and this bacteria migrates to human settlements where there is large population of people. Therefore, the transmitted well, this transmission is done by certain agents like rats, rodents, the air, even animals like birds and insects. And then we have combustion. Combustion is the burning of trash. It provides ash residues and pollutant gases like carbon dioxide, heavy metal dioxins, particulates, smugs, and acidification that in turn creates global warming and climate change. This also provides health risks like asthma, heart, and nervous damage. Now, most of us goes through the process of recycling, but did you know that only 34% are actually recycled from the 75% waste that is recyclable? Used oil, household, and automotive batteries are recyclable waste that generate pollution because of its toxic content. Landfills, combustions, recycling, all this waste handling or management has actually led us to the geological period called the Anthropocene. Man-made pollutions, according to the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History, uh, dictates that Anthropocene is not caused by natural forces as geological eras should be, but by the effects of human actions towards the environment that has physically altered and created irreversible effects on the planet's atmosphere and geological footprints. And these pollutions endangers every living creature, including ourselves, also animals like marine life, which gets entangled in the sea. That is also by, well, that was a statement made by Dr. Zelavics of the University of Leicester. So as you can see, um, all these things that we do in dumping our garbage has led to the Anthropocene, which contributes to climate change, global warming, and air pollution, and also to our uh, physical footprints on Earth, like the seas and land, degrading our nature, the nature, and producing water contamination. We have discussed landfills and incineration, combustion, and recycling. All of these are actually the least preferred process of disposing our waste. And the most preferred is actually source reduction and reuse. So what is reuse? I will discuss mostly about reuse. What is reuse? Reuse is using a product more than once or repurposing its functions, which extends their life cycle and using items to the fullest. How is it beneficial to us and the environment? Reuse saves resources, it prevents man-made pollutions, and is also economical. Let's discuss how reuse saves our resources. When we advocate or buy products from reuse centers or thrift shops like Goodwill, we save energy resources in the production process of making new ones. When we donate to Habitat for Humanity or Salvation Army, we actually reduce the need to source out or harvest from nature. So we don't touch nature because we always reuse the things that, salvaging things that is discarded by other people. How does reuse prevent man-made pollution? Our businesses have employed the reuse, remanufacturing, and lightweighting of products that saves energy and reduces the amount of waste that needs to be recycled or sent to landfills or incineration, which therefore prevents man-made pollution. And on top of that, we have federal legislation in which the Toxic Substance Control Act authorizes the Environment Protection Agency to ban certain toxic contents in the product manufacturing and packaging. So reuse is also economical. How is it economical? So when we buy items to reuse centers and thrift shops, these products are cost effective compared to buying new ones from department stores. So we save money. Plus, when we donate to Salvage Army or Habitats for Humanity, we actually get tax breaks, which is also an additional way of saving money. So finally, as individuals, we save money and or make money by repurposing items. We can align our talent and interest into innovative ways of money making and money saving endeavors by repurposing used items. For example, if you are an artist like myself, you can reuse a used item and transform it into an artistic form. If you like to sew, you can cut used garments into fragments and make it into quilts, or in the light of COVID-19 pandemic, make masks out of it and sell it. If you are a builder, you can reuse reclaimed wood to make furniture or glue together broken dishes to create decorative mosaics instead of buying new ones. So I have discussed how reusing used items is the most sustainable method and its positive effects on the environment. Now I will talk about what it would be like if everybody practices waste reduction by reusing process. Imagine a world where people are conscious of reducing the amount of trash they make. We will have lesser landfills, which in return gives us a cleaner and more beautiful environment. The air around us will become fresher to breathe, and we will most definitely enjoy swimming in unpolluted oceans, seas, lakes, and rivers without fear of contamination. So today I talked to you about the methods of handling our trash or its environmental effects and the most eco-friendly solution for a cleaner and healthier planet. Our influences on the environment have long-term or long-lasting consequences for generations to come. Make a conscious effort not to use disposables, but use used items instead. Advocate to products and establishments that endorses waste reduction or prevention programs. And as individuals, you can actually be creative with your hobbies and interests that supports waste reduction activities and other programs. Why should we care? What is our role in this earth? We are not just inhabitants in this planet, we are its caretakers too. As individuals, one person's effort to reduce waste, when added up together as a human race, it creates a global impact for a sustainable planet. After all, there is only one planet that we can call our home. Thank you.